Raccoon Coast stream round 2. I didn't initially plan to do back-to-back streams, but being as things were, Thursday being the first day for access, here we are on day 2, and I need to go to a different place. So you can see, map is unlocked now. Outposts, lookout points, all that good stuff. What's up, Roll? Hype for the new map? Dude, Broncos, I'm seriously having so much fun on this map. Run around, getting to see all the sights. I don't know what this is, by the way. I have to find that eventually. It looks really cool. But I did forget to reset the time, so we'll make it probably early morning. And we're essentially just going to run around and maybe look more for things like grouse, ptarmigan, all that. If I can find the bed, that would be pretty neat. There's an outpost. Dang it, where was that? There's a funny sign on one of the outposts I wanted to show you guys, but I don't know where it was. If I can find it, I'll start a video with it because it's quite good. So where are we? We are in the north. Let's just kind of scoot down through here first, and then we'll maybe go south for raccoon dogs in a bit. Looks like it may be a bit north on the map. There was that one lake that might help us to identify it, but hard to say. By the way, hopefully the stream is a little smoother today. I did switch the encoder around, so should be a nice, smooth 60 FPS. Upland birds and big game, that is the plan. I didn't want to do, you know, back-to-back days of waterfowl hunting. It was... So, like, I've never done a goose hunting stream. I've done it in Classic, but it's a little bit different in Classic. I always kind of figured just sitting there and waiting, it would be a little bit odd for a stream, but I enjoyed it. That might be something we'll look into in the future once the map is officially released, but I need to get rid of that instinct to just open the map. It doesn't tell us anything more. It will with the ptarmigan. I really hope they give us a more accurate estimate one day. Like 0 kg means nothing. So if they could, you know, kind of give us the whatever it is, 0.5 to 0.6 kg, that'd be nice. Are you trying to arouse me? Just, you know, showing off the map a little bit, showing what's out there. Got a gold albino Rosie last night. Not only is that really cool, that is quite good timing with the updates coming. I do believe Layton's getting a reset, so that would have been long gone if he didn't find it. I'm in love with the northwest portion of the map that we saw in the Reveal EW stream. Northwest? We can kind of head over there. Actually, yeah. What time's whitetail? I always forget. 8 to 12 or something? So by the time we get over there, maybe we'll see some deer while we're going. Do you use a backpack or no? I do not. Even when we were setting up for waterfowl yesterday, I just carried a tent and limited the guns that I was taking. Backpacks just make too much noise. It's as simple as that. You spook animals from really far away while wearing a backpack. In my mind, it's not worth it. Even, you know, when a new map comes out, and maybe my main priority is running around and finding outposts and lookout points and all that good stuff. I just don't want to be spooking extra stuff via, you know, the noise from an ATV, the noise from... Ooh, that's a dick track. The noise from the backpack. Like, I want to spot the animals and see where they are and find good spots, hot spots, whatever it may be, as I'm going around and unlocking the map. It's kind of a, you know, two birds, one stone thing. It might be slower, but at least I'm getting to learn about the map. I heard a ptarmigan 100%. I know it from Classic, but I don't know what direction it was in. What is your favorite gun? I think the 7mm, like, all-encompassing, but I do quite like the 308 AR-10. It's tough, like, the 7mm covers Class 9 animals. That really gives it that extra boost. By the way, if you caught yesterday's video, this is the same weight estimate on this track as the almost diamond grouse that we had, so I am hoping for the best. Just got here, what did I miss? I don't think we've even shot anything yet. We're just getting going. What is your favorite map? I'm a Layton Lakes fan. It might be like a nostalgia thing. If you caught my reaction to the trailer for Raccoon Coast, the Angler, I talked about it. They have the same... The guy that did the Warden voice and the trailer voice for, like, the original Reveal of Call of the Wild, the nostalgia of Layton's kind of, there's something special there. So maybe it's just that, but I like the species, I like all the antlered animals. All that stuff kind of plays in. You know what gets me, Bottom Boy? It's like Layton. I really didn't expect... I've done it like 3 times. I've opened the game to either record or to jump on and run around or even to stream. And I'm like, oh, I'm like, gotta switch my map because I see the terrain and stuff, but it's Reventuli, and yeah, I talked about that in the video with the links I shot. It's so open, there's very little underbrush. It makes it really nice to navigate. Which color is used for Goldeneye? So, I haven't figured this out. What's up, Johnny? I haven't figured this out entirely yet, but what I think the case is that the Beacon Deluxe duck collar, which unfortunately I don't have equipped so I can't show you right now, but the one for mallards, it only lists effectiveness on mallards and cinnamon teal, but I believe it was even effective for harlequin duck when they came out, so that's my guess. I don't know what else to use. I don't know if EW has addressed it, but when I've used that color while hunting Goldeneye, it seems to bring them in, so I'm probably just going to keep doing that. Next track is where? There's another... Yeah, there we go. So excited for Reventuli Coast, as you should be. I've been saying this since, goodness, May, when it got revealed. I think this, I'll say was, because I'm, fortunate enough to have the opportunity to play the map right now. It was as excited as I've been for a map since Yukon Valley, and Yukon was huge hype. Everybody wanted Alaska back then. It's just the waterfowl rework that goes into it, all the different species, the terrain. The big game on this map is such a nice complement to the waterfowl. Like, you don't have to just be a waterfowl hunter. You can go and enjoy the raccoon dogs and the new brown bear models. Obviously, there are moose and whitetail and stuff that we've seen in the past, but there's just enough stuff to keep you busy regardless of what kind of hunting you like to do. Sounds good, Kyla. Have you noticed when using the duck color, the hunter puts it in his mouth backwards? Does he? I did not notice that. I didn't pay any attention. Oh, I heard wings. Where are you? This is the most difficult part of hunting grouse or ptarmigan. There's so little. I think he went this way and we just didn't see him. So it is a black grouse, not a ptarmigan species, which means we can shoot it off the ground should we need to. Capercaillie out there. It's funny, you get into areas where the bird species are, and it seems like they're all there. You run into the grouse and the ptarmigan and the capercaillie all at once. Level 2, low estimate. We'll just blast them there rather than missing out. Is that the right one? It was not the right one. Good to know. That was just a silver. Suppose we can keep going. What's up, Elias? You've always laughed at that. I can't believe I never noticed. I guess I don't duck hunt, so it wouldn't be the first thing I'd look at, but surely that should have been obvious to me. Smoked. I have the real-life Reventuli Coast. That's pretty awesome, man. I know, actually, I'm thinking of the videos I've seen from TK hunting in Finland for whitetail. A lot of the forest does look the same. I think they did a pretty good job. Where have our tracks gone? This happened once already. We're just going to keep going. Hope for the best. There we go. Lots of animals around. This is generally, I know a lot of people ask, if you lose tracks, a lot of times you just want to keep going in the same direction. Or if it happens to be an animal that travels in herds, you can look for the tracks of the other animals that's traveling with. When you've got a map like Reventuli with a lot of animals in one area, there can only be so many tracks. So sometimes you just got to keep on going and hope to stay along the line of where they went till you find the next one. Can you do a video on fallow deer? I will say there's a good chance we're going to be on Reventuli for probably the next 2 to 3 weeks, basically every video. Maybe outside of checking out some of the new resets. Eventually we will check out the fallow deer on Tay. I don't know how soon that's going to be. Did I just have a spot prompter? There he is. He has a 2. Technically that estimate gives him a slight chance. 120 is diamond, so we'll go and look. Why is Portainer not letting me duplicate this stack to another server? I thought this was language I was going to understand, and I have no idea what you just said. I'm too small for this. Finally got a great one, Red Deer. Nice. Congrats, man. Keep on keeping on. Are some maps getting a pop reset? I think every map except for Silver Ridge Peaks. Another good one. Shy of diamond by about 7, but we'll take the respawn. Liver shot with the 22. I went back to the hollow points, by the way. I just don't understand the point of the truncated 22 rounds. It just doesn't... You don't need additional penetration with the 22 for anything. So, I don't get it. But, eventually, maybe we'll figure that out. As for now, we'll just kind of keep on scooting through here. Everyone should pick chocolate pudding, Psycho. What's up, Mel? Not gonna be here the whole time. Gonna be doing some stuff and lurking. No worries. Appreciate you stopping in. Do you have pack mule and skill points? I don't. Why did I do that? Oh, I know. So when Bloodhounds came out, there was a bug that basically caused anytime you spawned in, not when you fast travel, but when you like initially spawned on a map, if you spawned at a tent, the game wouldn't give you that message like a beaver fell a tree on your equipment, it's been returned to your storage. So the Bloodhound was just knocking down tents left and right. It wasn't the dog itself, but it was having the dog equipped that was doing it. So I did, for a time, run with Pack Mule just to carry a tent, always. So when I got that message, I just put a new tent up and, you know, workarounds. Imagine if people read the pinned message. I was telling Kyla, one of these times, I'm going to put, like, you know, X map releases on X day. Also, I'm quitting YouTube and see how many people comment on that. I think it'd be great. Oof. Nice, bottom boy. What's up, Hatcha? Do you have your new PC yet? I don't. It is really looking like it's not going to be here till Monday. I might have to stream on Kyla's PC on Monday yet. Because I find it unlikely that if it actually arrives on Monday, that I'm going to be able to get everything set up before the stream, but you never know. It depends on when. Ogre fur type. I've not seen that yet. Well, hold on just a minute. Might tax that. Interesting. We know it was essentially an uncommon with the javelina, and I believe it was made a rare with Mississippi, so just in case, we'll just kind of have that in our back pocket, should it actually indeed be a rare. Honestly, Elias, it is. It's so well done. I can't... Like, all the little things that come with it are nice, obviously. The harvest screen's a huge deal. The waterfowl rework, I would consider it a part of the map, but even if you look at it as not an actual aspect of Reventuli itself, just the species, the terrain, to me, the distribution of animals across the map is just darn near perfect. Kyla cannot play. Yeah, that would be a weird... I'm going to have to... Maybe Kyla can get content creator by next time. Maybe that can be a thing, because I feel like technically, even though she's allowed to watch, you know, like you guys are watching right now, same thing, she can't play because that would be breaking some kind of contract or something. I don't know what it would be, actually. TJ, thank you for the super chat, by the way. Hopefully that is going to pop up, please. Come on, OBS. I believe in you. Well, I'll read it anyway. Pin posts are the streamer's equivalent to terms and conditions. Yeah, it feels that way, doesn't it? You just, everybody apparently clicks dismiss. It should pop up because I didn't change the thing, but maybe I gotta fix it. What did you say if you got CZ? Yeah. If you get content creator, then, well, then you'd get to play on your own situation, not mine, but you get my point. I guess I can tab out and try to fix the alerts. I don't know why that didn't come up. All I gotta do is go get the link, but it shouldn't change day to day unless I log out, which I have not done. The non-content content creator? There could be a world in which maybe that's a thing, since she literally mods like all their stuff anyway. Just be like, hey, have a thing. Okay, overlays. Nope, not that. We're just gonna get this link. Okay, and hopefully, even though it looks to be the same link to me, it'll work on the next one. Sorry about that, TJ. I don't know why that didn't work. Do you like labs for hunting? If you're asking if I want to see like Labrador retrievers or something, absolutely. I was saying a lot of that yesterday while waterfowl hunting. We could really use retrievers. It would make a huge difference. It came up on screen, but it didn't show the message itself. Oh, did I? Did it come up in chat or like on the stream screen? Because I never heard it. Weird. Where do you rank this reserve? So I don't tend to I guess what it comes down to is, I don't want to, like, come out there and be like, this is the best reserve ever, because you get that vibe every time a new map comes out. Like, it's new, it's fun, it's exciting, it gets to be your favorite map for a while. So I don't want to rank it there, just because, you know, maybe going forward I'm not going to feel that way. These are grouse, they can be shot on the ground, but we'll get them out of the air. I would say, before I played the map, I've been saying I think it's going to be top 3, so, you know, maybe you can roll that and take that as you will. That's a little bit odd. Feathers crossing. But yeah, I don't want to rank it based on my experience, simply because, of course I'm going to like it as I'm on it, you know, first impressions, all that stuff. Basically, I don't want everybody to be like, oh, then I'm going to buy this map and then be disappointed. You know what I mean? I thought Mississippi was going to be my favorite. Haven't played it in a month and a half now. I really do like Mississippi. I always did. The piebald gator situation on stream really kind of soured me to that one. It took a while to go back, but I've been enjoying it when I go. I'm curious to see what kind of redistribution, pop reset stuff is coming with this update for Mississippi. I hope they don't move the gators. I like the gators as they are. Always wanted my burbs. It's a lot of burbs. A lot of pretty burbs. I burnt myself out on Call of the Wild a long time ago. I played 1,200 hours in the first 6 months. Any tips on how to get back into it? That's a lot of hours. 200 hours a month is pretty significant. Man, I guess the first thing I would say, have you not played in the first, or since the first 6 months? Because there's so many maps and stuff. You could take your time exploring those and get back into it through that. When I find myself kind of, not necessarily getting burnt out, but feeling that maybe there's not as much that I want to do, less things that motivate me, I always switch it up. I bring new weapons, I go to new maps, I, even as simple as like change the clothing my character's wearing, just anything to make it different, and I find that usually I end up having fun. Oh, nice, bottom boy. How many hours do I have? Does it show correctly? Yeah, 5,444. I'm on Kyla's PC, I didn't know if it would show my hours correctly, but it does. Why do you think they included so many species on this map? I think it's like Quattro, but to a different degree. Quattro had 10 species, which was the most of the time that it came out. And the reason it had so many was because Bathides ibex, Gredos ibex, Southeastern Spanish ibex, and Ronda ibex, they're all effectively the same thing with just different horns. And I think that's kind of how the ducks were for them. Like, it's a lot of, they're not copy-paste reskins, like the models are different, but they're so similar that I think the variety was necessary. And especially in getting the new species, because there are a fair number of old ones. Brown bear, moose, whitetail, mallard, I think I'm missing Canada geese. There's one other, because I think it's 13 new ones. But either way, you know, a lot of them are ducks, so I think they need the variety in order to keep people interested, and I think they nailed it. Oh my god, Mel. I feel like that's going to happen. How's your day been? It's been good. I slept in a lot more than I wanted to. I think yesterday was a lot more tough on me mentally than I realized with, like, the stream, and I was straight stressed for 3 hours due to the frame issue and stuff on the stream. So I guess maybe it came down to that, but yeah, I've been getting some stuff done today. Maps unlocked, looking for big males, doing good. 2 is better than 1, you got a good point. I have every DLC and still try to play every couple of weeks, but I can't play for more than about 30 minutes. This might not apply to you, but maybe it will. For me, I think one of the things that keeps me coming back is I'm a very oriented. Let me try that again. I'm a very goal-oriented person, so I usually won't quit work. Like, once I set a goal and commit to it, I won't quit working at it till I do it. And for me, it's always like, get every diamond in the game. All right, I've got that. Now I want to have. I probably can't have the best trophy lodge anymore because you got like LC with 3,000 great ones, whatever it actually is. I know we killed his 10th great one red deer today, but you know, the best lodge that I can do to my abilities. So I want all gold rares or better. I've set that high standard. I know it's crazy, but like, you know, if you leave out a silver cool rare because it's silver by 0.1, but it keeps me coming back. You know, I have to put in a lot of hours to accomplish those things. It's set that goal and working towards it, and sometimes I think some games are like that. I would say Farming Sim in a way can be like that. Not every aspect of it has to be, you know, pure thrill or whatever. It's that working towards the ultimate goal. I say this a lot because some people wonder why, you know, I was looking for a diamond red fox for a really long time, and a couple of times on stream, someone would jump in chat like, hey, got a level 9 red fox on my map, come shoot it, and I'd be like, absolutely not. And some people wonder why, like, why would I not just go shoot it? And it's because, like, it's the working to get it that makes it fun for me. Like, I'm not in it for just shooting the thing and that's it. Like, it's the effort paying off kind of thing. That's where the goals come from. Does the boat icon always stay green? I think. I'm very confident I've used these. I believe they show up once you use them and they stay green. What's up, Active? I think maybe they stay green so they catch your eye. Just bought the game because of you. Looking forward to the hunt. You're going to have a lot of fun and a lot of content to look forward to, especially with this map just a couple days away. Ready for the fishing game? I seriously cannot wait to do fishing and hunting videos, fishing and hunting streams combined. It's going to be so much fun. Appreciate the answer and help. Really love the game and hate that I can't play. I feel it. I went through periods of time in Classic where I couldn't play. I had a 2 or 3 month hiatus where I didn't do any Classic content, just couldn't do it. Why? Completely stopped me. But yeah, what brought me back to it was setting a goal and sticking to it, looking for a 200 whitetail, and now I'm trying to get to 1,000 kills with all the bows, and just all these different things that I can, I guess, aspire to accomplish. What's your favorite animal? I really like the pronghorn and mountain goat models over on SRP. I see a male. I don't think any of that hit, but my favorite animal to hunt is nothing on SRP. It's actually the wolves on Yukon Valley. And the reason is, if you get like 10 wolves all to attack you, and you can get through that, like you survive it, it's a really cool feeling. A lot of wolves versus a gun that, especially you get like a 6.5 or something a little bit weak, it can be pretty neat. Where are you? The amount of time I spend running and looking up in the air and not seeing whatever I'm after. This is not a max weight grouse, so we're not going to get too crazy with this, but I want to get something. There's one there. We hit it at least. What are your top 3 favorite maps? So I'm not going to include Reventuli because, as I mentioned earlier, I feel like it's unfair to try to rank it now when obviously like the hype and the everything around the map is just really high. So not including Reventuli, probably Leighton, SRP, and Virunga, not necessarily in that order. It's a pretty thick fella out there. Well, didn't mean to do that, but it's fine. Oh, we hit him. He's dying anyway. Maybe we hit him with a shotgun. I didn't realize that. Did you get anything good yet? Nothing to speak of. We're just kind of heading across here, looking for whatever we might encounter. I'm just happy to see that outdoor hunting and fishing games are getting the recognition they deserve. Yeah, you know, I think back to when Classic was kind of the main hunting game on the market. And to be fair, it was PC only. That alienates potentially, you know, 66% of the audience or target audience, and probably more than that, because I feel like it's not 1/3 PC, 1/3 Xbox, 1/3 PlayStation. It's probably, I don't know, close to 80% consoles and 20% PC. But, you know, there wasn't nearly the following around Classic that's around Call of the Wild, and what seems to be coming around the Angler, and I think that's pretty cool. Mike, I think of the super chat. Did they add new 22 LR ammo? Yes. I don't get it. I really don't. I think I have some equipped to show you. See what I'm talking about? 112.7. I love the blue iridescence in these guys. I really want to dive into them. Especially maybe one with a variant. So, I do have it. So, the original 22 ammo, the old 22 ammo, is 5 penetration, 10 expansion. The truncated cone bullets are 17 penetration and 1 expansion. Now you might think, oh cool, like way more penetration, that's awesome. I don't see a need for penetration in 22 rounds. There are 0, that I'm aware of, class 1 animals that require a lung shot. So why would I want added penetration? I should want added expansion to bring the animals down more quickly. Like, I don't see the point. Maybe eventually something's gonna come out, but as of now, I don't really... I went back to the old 22 ammo. What are all these guys? They're not the same things that we just spooked. These are rock ptarmigan that I am trying to hit the farther ones of first. I don't think any of those shots hit. Another thing that's relevant that I am certainly not used to yet is birdshot was apparently slowed down, which maybe was necessary, I don't know. My god, all these things are getting away. Huh. Didn't get that either. What are you? Schmoll. We got bean geese overhead, one of the diamonds that we do have from yesterday's stream. I found shooting to be pretty easy with a controller. That's good news. I've definitely with the birdshot, I've got some practicing to do, and I'm sure I'm not making it look any easier by being bad, but I'd like to think, I could be wrong, but I'd like to think that the muscle memory, the, what would you call it, like, I guess repetition of shooting with the slower birdshot is, like, eventually we'll get used to it, but it might take a while. Are you keeping all the diamonds you get? I think. I'm pretty sure everything we get actually stays this time. Got another diamond field on my bones, one before 2:15 p.m. How close were you last time? It was a couple of minutes, right? Stream to the normal time? Yeah, after the stream, Kyle and I have to head out, so won't be able to stick around for an extra long stream today. Grinding for a diamond grizzly bear. I'm gonna be honest, grinding for grizzly is tough, but I mean, like anything else, gotta hunt their drink time, 3 to 7 a.m. In my opinion, it's so brief daylight that you just have to kind of suck it up and hunt the before daylight times as well, that 3 to 5 a.m. window, and just shoot all your males. I find grizzly bear consistently spawn in different areas, so you gotta be willing to move around. Not always the most fun, but a very cool diamond when you get it. I think it is worth it. Just a tough one for sure. Big Pax, thank you for the super chat. What is your farthest shot on a diamond? We shot a diamond black buck over 400 meters back in the day. 403 or something like that. I'm gonna say that's my longest, but I don't know. 25 minutes? That's still pretty close when you consider especially how random a new map is. I think that's the first time I've seen a molting male. They're gonna be tough. I'm getting the impression that you don't see a lot of really big ptarmigan. Most of the ones I see are level 1. Very cool animals, though. Got a gold there. 700 something, right? Where's that hazel grouse? That's the other thing. Keeping track, like, mentally of all the different numbers that you need for diamonds. I've kind of maybe criticized the way that they've handled diamond turkey versus diamond cinnamon teal. Like, it's the same scoring, and I always thought it'd be better if it was different. But then I look at all these new species that are different, and I'm like, oh, I can't keep track of any of the things that I need to know. Max weight for black routes, 1.25 kg. I'm very confident in that. I presume all the class 1s are maxing at level 3 apart from goose. That's how I'm assuming it. I'm intrigued with the grouse. I've got a weird feeling that they are similar to quail, maybe going to be making diamond at level 2. And I don't know, like, maybe females will be diamond. I've seen a lot of big female grouse and not that many big male, or, female ptarmigan, not that many big male ptarmigan. Hard to say, though. Maybe I just had bad luck. Almost burnt my pizza, that's no good. Do you know why my whitetail won't respawn? I'll kill one in a herd, but when I come back there's no respawn, only females. when you say you'll kill one in a herd, you're talking about like killing one per run or whatever? I'm not sure if I understand what you're asking exactly. So the reason that what I'll say is this. Respawns don't always happen in the exact same area. So you may shoot a diamond buck out of a certain herd, or any buck out of a certain herd, and come back and not see a new deer in that herd. The respawn is somewhere else on the map. Eventually, as you're shooting other deer and getting other respawns, you should see that herd fill back in. Sometimes that doesn't happen though. Some herds seem to not repopulate, while others do, and I honestly don't know what the difference is. Ooh. I saw a little bit of northern lights up there. Little bit of northern lights. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. Just little wisps. Interesting, it happens in the daylight too. Small bean geese. I like a big female. Hey, no worries, active. You know what I've noticed? Female goldeneye seem to be much bigger than males for me. I've had a few females closest to diamond, but no males very close. My male was within like 16. I have noticed a lot of big female goldeneye. I hope they both can make diamond. That'd be neat. Oh, nice, Mel. I haven't even gone out at night yet. Arctic fox would be fun. I'd like Arctic fox. Cool species. They've got them in classic. Is the new map out? The new map releases on June 28th, 4 days from today. What's your new PC specs? I'm gonna have to, I'll have to get like a link for it and put a command for that somewhere, because if it was Intel, I would know because I can keep track of that a lot easier. But it's AMD, and it's always like, I can never remember the letters and numbers and stuff, so I will get a post about that, or a command for that rather, in the chat in the future. When I get it back, I'm on Kylo's PC at the moment, which is the same specs. Killed a big sika deer, nice. Bunny rabbit tracks. I was really sad that max weight estimate rabbit yesterday didn't make diamond. I sure hope this isn't antelope jackrabbit all over again. That was the worst grind I've ever done. They are solo creatures, which might make it better. That was a grouse or something. Oh yeah. Hazel grouse? I don't know what to shoot for these, that's the thing. Like, I could be shooting at the male, thinking they're going to be diamond, because most species are. Where it could be the case that females are going to make diamond. Don't hide behind the tree, that's not cool. Did that not hit? I have no breath, so I'm trying to... Oh, no. Unfortunate. Okay, get breath back. Just stay there. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. What? There we go. Goodness. Maybe we hit the branch the first time. What are you? Capercaillie. Not gonna get that either. You wanna just land? Cool. Alright. Maybe I shouldn't shoot at things in the air. Anyway, Snakehead, thank you for the super chat. If you know, which animal do you have the largest number of diamonds? Boy, if I had to guess, it could be like black buck, because there were so many diamond black buck back in the day. I really don't know. Again, I wish Call of the Wild had more stats. You know, Classic has a lot of stat tracking. You know, you can see exactly how many whitetail you've harvested, exactly how many moose, etc., etc. I wish they counted that stuff. I'm trying to think of like what common diamonds are and things that I would have hunted a lot. There's a bunch of meese. Kind of moose-looking territory, makes enough sense. Where was the grouse? Do we know if there's a new great one? There is a new great one. I don't think it's been discovered yet. I think it would just be so cool, Bottom Boy, to go back and look and see like exactly what you've shot over the years. Still well shy at that. They're scored by weight, so you're going to need up to probably 4 or 0.45 track. Don't know exactly what we're going to be looking for, but it's got to be in that area. Common diamonds would probably be turkey, that's true, or whitetail. Red deer from all the grinding has gone up for sure. Let's, we're 30 minutes in. Let's go down to the south and see if we can find a little bit of raccoon dogs. A 10 fabled raccoon dog? That'd be a cool great one. I haven't seen above a 7. Pretty sure the new great one is the moose. It could be. I think the tough part about moose, basically, because I thought it was moose too. Jaxy said something on one of EW's streams, like, it was to the effect of you're barking up the wrong tree. I can't remember exactly what he said, but now he could have said that to throw us off. That seems like a weird thing to just be like, no, you're wrong. So I don't know. Ooh, nice Mel. Make sure I'm not cheating on her with any of the thick geese. I just shoot thick geese, don't worry about it. Had a mythical raccoon dog that was 9.1, went something like 9.24 or so as diamond. You know, I can sense a lot of heartbreak with things like the capercaillies and the raccoon dogs, because rather than, you know, 9.20 or 4.60 for the capercaillies, the diamond requirements are like a little bit higher. You've got the 4.64 for capercaillie if it's 9.24 for the raccoon dogs. Because of the rounding, you're gonna see a bunch of like 4.60s that actually aren't diamond for the capercaillies. We need one more female eventually for that multi-mount, so we might as well shoot some of them, look for some interesting plumage types. Does the release of this new map update all the ducks and how they act and fly on all maps? As far as I'm aware, yes. I believe mallard, harlequin duck, cinnamon teal all should change. I guess that remains to be seen, but what I will say is that there's mallards on Reventuli, and they're different, so I can only assume. There's some male lynx running around. Gonna listen to your stream while I feed nearly 30 reptiles. Sounds good. When Jaxy and TK did the stream together at TK's house, he was hyping up Reventuli and said something like 19 species, and you can hunt great ones. Implying that the great one could be on Reventuli? Is that what you're getting at? Hello? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, not the same thing. That's a big one, though. Wait, defensive. He's gonna leave. Stay. Don't go. No. I want to shoot you. Oh no. What are the odds that I'm ever going to get that? That's a good sized rock ptarmigan. You want to just land out there? Let me shoot you. That'll work. Wait, ptarmigan are... Ah, they're air species. Whoops. Hope that ain't a diamond. That's going to be awkward. True, you can't hunt the whitetail great one here already. You got a very good point there. Rip. Hello. What's the best way to hunt hogs and what gun? It depends. Do you want wild hogs in Mississippi? Do you want feral pigs on Te Awaroa? Does it not matter? Because I would say Te Awaroa, the southeast little like lighthouse area, is really good for the hogs. Tyrone, thanks for the super chat. Barking up the wrong tree, maybe it's a canine. I can't remember if that's what he said though. Please tell me that wasn't a diamond. Oh boy, it would have been close, but I don't think it was. What is the 709? He's 0.69 kg, so he probably would have scored about 690. You can see right in the thing. 694, not a diamond, thank goodness. I still think it's actually Moose, but just pointing that out. Fair enough. Out here with the professional journalism. Is your dog okay? Yeah, she's just needy. She wants to be on my lap, and then what she's gonna do, if I let her on my lap, is just like lick at me, lick at the microphone, do anything she can to not sleep. I think she's tired and fighting it is partially the issue, but I think she doesn't like when I talk and it's not to her. That's a pretty one. Lots of variety in the birds. Alert. I feel like I've not even seen a level 2 hardly of these. Just keep on coming. Wherever it went. I just saw the moose cross the road? In the trailer, or what you mean? Well, you claimed... Ah, it's all good. I'm not chasing the moose for now. Got some Durrs. Got a flea and Durr. Big flea and Durr. 269 minimum. What the heck? Okay, good thing everything else stayed here. That's great. The wind's not even bad. I guess he was maybe closer. I guess he's a level 3 and was more likely to see us. Holy! See if he'll come back. Now that one's nervous. Weird. Which lodge is better? I'd say Saseka Safari. A lot of people do like Spring Creek Manor, but I like the room that Saseka gets you. Wait, why are you calm? I've noticed that. I don't know if they messed up the nervous state or what, but I've seen a lot of animals just go from basically fleeing to calm really quickly. This might become an interesting chase. Lucky indeed, although at least it's not a great one. I'd kind of feel bad if it was an initial spawn great one. Yeah, it's weird, Mel. I don't know. It's almost like the old days. Although they stayed nervous, they just... Nervous was effectively another form of calm. I'm hoping like 274, 275 dino. Because we've got the old like 280s, you know, from the old days when that was possible. One that is close to the max, because the 280s weren't that close to max. You could get almost like 300 on whitetail back in the day. What I missed? Sorry I'm late. Nothing much. We've got a level 3 whitetail out here ahead of us somewhere. Being a little uncooperative, you might say, but we'll get him figured out eventually. What I don't want to do is walk so long that we kind of lose what direction he goes in. But if I... Oh. That's him right there. I can't tell if he's got an especially large spread. Where are you heading, sir? Okay, I guess we'll just try to run up to this little high point. We'll mark where he was again, so we don't get too close. Be very surprised if he's not max weight. I guess we'll have to see. If it was latent, I'd be sure he's max weight, because like all my latent diamonds for like 2 years, if they're really big, have been max weight. It's been odd. Where did he go? I know some of the deer went up the hill. Maybe I should have stayed put. One there. Interesting to see. Like they go calm, but they're not coming back? They go that way? That's the same doe. Wait, that one's still nervous. Okay, it might be a label. Like it might just not be showing nervous when they actually are. I don't have the call, or we'd experiment with trying to call him in. Where did he go? Doing a real good job of hiding. Those are the deer that we spotted before. Okay. I guess I should have stayed put where we could see them. Multiple links? Ducks, too. Alright, we'll just have to get on his track and go that way. This music is nice? Well, good. Glad you like it. Houdini deer? It was pretty impressive how he completely disappeared. Unfortunate, too, because we had him in a good spot, but... 'tis the way it goes. Oh, I found a dog. With my toes. Huh. I'm fine with spooking him again, because we need to figure out where he went. This will be him. I would like to thank YouTube for giving me the notification 44 minutes late. What, champs? Oh, maybe Dino? I didn't think of that. You think this is a better map for whitetail? Well, we killed a diamond on day 1. We've got a diamond on day, what, 3 or 2? What is this? Day 2, I guess. Gotta be a pretty good whitetail map to accomplish that. Although we had that with Rancho as well, and Rancho was quite good, so... Better than Rancho, hard to say. Good chance it's gonna be better than Layton and Mississippi, strictly for grinding anyway. They make like a duck and fly. Took lessons from the Eurasian Teal that are chilling around here. I don't know what else to do, like, because it's pretty clear they're not going to be going back to their zones anytime soon. I feel like we just got to try to hang with them and catch them in the open. If he were a smaller diamond, I wouldn't be opposed to taking a running shot, but I don't think that's something I'm going to try. I'm not gonna... Maybe I'll shoot a grouse if it flies by. I was going to say I won't do that, but I might. I seriously think this map is on par or better than Rancho after what I saw yesterday. That's a big compliment, especially coming from somebody who did a lot of whitetail grinding on Rancho, because I really never did. Okay, maybe. Got deer running. Got lynx running. Houdini has escaped again, though. Dude's got some skills. Where the heck goes the track there? We're in a good open area. I mean, so open that we can find a max weight level 7 bear over there. There he is. Okay. So still fleeing, but if we can keep eyes on him, he shouldn't go a whole lot further. Just because he's that far away already. Wind is bad. That certainly doesn't help our situation here. Well. Moose stopped. Deer is, I think I just saw him go over there. He is doing a real good job of keeping all the thick stuff between us. Was that him? I saw a deer. Oh, that's a really tiny buck. You felt it in my bones? The only problem is... Oh, what the heck? Okay. Now you're nervous and you're just going to drink out there? That's cool with me. Make my life easier, but... You're only, where did we spot him? Somewhere over in here? A kilometer away from his drink zone? Sounds good, Mel. Think an $800 gaming laptop could run Call of the Wild? I think it'll run Call of the Wild on, like, lower graphics. Oh, okay, what are you doing? I don't know how I feel about this. Reminds me of Te Awaroa. You get, like, goats that were drinking but would just walk along. Okay, he turned. If we can get him in the open, I'll probably just fire off a 22 round to get him to sit still. The rest of the deer are chilling, though. I don't know what's real anymore. I mean, that's also true. Psycho, you got a good point. Just like goats, except you don't have... What happened to you? You had like a already shot goat on your single player map when you had just started or something bizarre? Okay. If we can get a gap in the trees, and there are lots of trees, probably right there's our spot. As soon as he lifts his head. At least they now do lift their head. That's a really brief little sip, but that didn't take too long. I was worried. Once he got out of that open area, I thought he was going to be gone forever. I'm going to say 271.3. I'm going to say 274. He looked quite thick. Did you find the new great one? I have no idea what the new great one is. That's really weird, Mel. 275.5, 272.8, another 275.5, another 272.8. What are the odds? 269.69? It could be. Definitely could be. He's got the long pointy tines on both sides, which I think is good. Not much to sip there anyway. Yeah, you got a point. He was licking some dew off the grass. 270.7. Not especially huge. Not max weight either. 1.23 kilometer tracking distance, all the things. Pretty good though. Probably one that'll find its way into the main lodge. I'll have to see what we have displayed and what can maybe be moved. Got to make sure we get some good screenshots in the harvest screen. I talked about this already, but one day, please, make it so we can have them standing straight up. Like, I don't know why they have to cut it off here. They don't cut it off till way down here on the bottom. Just let us get cool screenshots, man. It's hard to work that into a thumbnail when they are leaning down, but I swear, like, they look... The lighting is better in the harvest screen now than it is in the trophy lodge. So it would be, if we could get, like, ideal not cut off screenshots, better to use that for, like, thumbnails and stuff. Pretty cool. Second diamond whitetail off Revan Thule. Bottom boy, thank you for the super chat and the super sticker. What's up, Fishing Frenzy? Forever known as the Houdini deer. That he was. That was quite the chase. At least he kind of led us south, which is where I wanted to go to find some raccoon dogs. There's a new great one. There is a new great one. Hey, by the way, Leon, I should maybe confirm this because I just mentioned raccoon dogs. Raccoon dogs being the species, not like hounds. They're two entirely different things. Raccoon dogs are kind of like, well, they're more closely related to foxes, I guess, but you could think of them as like a badger but looks like a raccoon. Just wanted to clarify that because there was a fairly big point of confusion when raccoon dogs were announced. A lot of questions popped up like, wait, are we getting a new breed of dog? Unfortunately, not yet. Not super thick. I wouldn't mind shooting him if we can find him, though. What's up, mistress? Was that Shadow making that sound? How did I do that? With your chair? Oh. Holy 1.1k viewers. Do we really have 1.1k? I can't see. So that's pretty cool. Appreciate you all stopping in today. Cool to see everybody making it in, checking out the new map. I think of all the maps that we've streamed in early access, going all the way back to Yukon, this has been my favorite experience, like just the streaming aspect. There's so much to do. Like, there's so much variety. I've made the mistake with maps in the past from... I really did it with Yukon. I did it with Silver Ridge Peaks. I did it a bit with Rancho, where I would play the map so much that I'd kind of get bored of it. Even maybe before early access was done in some cases. I don't think that's going to happen here. All the different waterfowl, like it's never ending almost, the amount of things you can do. 1107 right now. Cool, cool. Appreciate you guys stopping in. Never heard of raccoon dogs, would have assumed they were raccoons. I can't say I ever heard of them either, but yeah, I mean, if you look at them, they look like just a longer raccoon, which is odd because they're not closely related to raccoons at all. I don't know what all plumage types these have, but give me a dark diamond hazel grouse and I'll be a happy lad. Got a diamond rocky elk bison and messed up on level 5 pronghorn. Honestly, of the three, probably the best one to mess up. Level 5 pronghorn are a little more common than the rest. Where are we? I'm going the wrong way. Good. We won't worry about that capercaillie for the moment because I want to go south and not north. Snakehead, thank you for the super chat. Random, but I'm hoping we'll get a new Trurak soon. Huh. We haven't been told anything. You're right. Now, with Mississippi, Kudu got their Truraks. Virunga's about the only map that has non-Trurak things left, outside of Plains Bison, Euro Bison, like things that there wouldn't be a lot to do. That would be interesting. I wonder if anybody's been on Virunga in the early access period. I hope the angler has different colors for fish. Yeah, that was one thing that was talked about, and maybe you're talking about more so like variety in the common fish. I hope that's a thing too. But like rare fish, even, you know, scarred up, different things you could see from them could be neat. It's a fairly thick rabbit, not max weight though. Which class are raccoon dogs? Class 2. Much like, well, not much like lynx, they're class 3. Much like red fox, gray fox, anything in that kind of category. You're making me want to shoot you running around like this. Maybe not at that angle. Alright. You've been spared. Great One confirmed the new Great One is a cheese grater. I mean, there's nothing wrong with shredded cheese. Can you make a classic video? Oh my god, that was a raccoon dog. So, I'm just thinking, when is the next classic video going to be? Revendually drops on my normal classic video day. So, there should be a classic stream next Wednesday, still like normal. I don't know when the next classic video will be. Reventually is going to take over this coming week. Maybe the week after next. Maybe I can work a classic video in an extra one somewhere if I get the time to record it. I think I don't know, I say this, and then I actually try to wake up early. I'm thinking of trying to start recording at like 6 a.m. or something, or maybe 7 a.m. Woo! Level 1. That's what we're after. Anyway, the reason I say that, it's been getting pretty hot in this room if I record later in the day, so maybe if I'm up early I can get a classic video worked in someday where it's not as warm. I don't know if I've got a level 1 male moose. Big male. You think the new Great One is a raccoon? A raccoon or a raccoon dog? Do you know why I have stopped getting skill points before level 60? You haven't stopped, actually. When you reach, I think, level 37 or level 38, somewhere in there, you start getting a skill point like every other level. I have no idea why they did that. I don't know why they didn't just change the max level to like 45 and give you a skill point every level. But, yeah, that's the way that the game works. Skibbles, thank you for the super chat. Hope all is well. Will the angler be coming out anytime soon? Also, what's your favorite species on the new map so far? Boy, that's a tough question. I like the capercaillie a lot. Big fan of what we've seen in the variety of some of the ducks. I really like the tufted ducks for their little mohawks, as I call them. I think I gotta go capercaillie, but I like all the different birds. Like the variety is really cool. What's the other question? Will the angler be coming out soon? So on PC, they said later this year. I would assume December. That's usually when EW releases stuff, but hard to say. I got a level 1 piebald moose. Now that's cool. I think the new Great One is your dog. Sir 12? He is a big male. Jaxy said it was a class 2 or 6. What's that, the new Great One? A class 2 or 6. What class 2 animal would be... Why's my brother calling me? Not now, sir. Although he is in... I should probably text him and ask him if he's alright. Anyway. A big old thick bronze. That'll be a Hall of Shamer. We'll continue moving here. And I'll make sure my brother's not having some kind of emergency. Okay. Are Mellow-moose, I think they are quite cool as well. I don't know how I just did that. I saw... Oh, wow. Big male. They go to 9, by the way. Not like 5 or something, so that is especially tiny. And especially dead. Oh, okay, he's just going to get his bow set up, apparently, so... Nothing emergency. Is it crazy for you to almost be at 350,000 subscribers? It's been crazy ever since, like, 50k. Maybe even before that. Like, I've talked about it before. Oh, maybe around 8k or something, I think. I introduced Subnautica to the channel, and the reason I did that, for one, was because I really liked the game and wanted to play it. But also was... I wanted to try to branch out a little bit, because I didn't see The Hunter or The Hunter Call of the Wild having, you know, a big enough player base to eventually get to the point where I wanted to be, which was, you know, effectively making this my full-time job. Eventually, like, Call of the Wild just exploded in popularity, and now it is exactly that, my full-time job, and I couldn't be more happy to have that. I have an arrow and a release and the bow. I guess he doesn't know what he needs. I don't know what he needs either, because I don't know what he needs done. Was it 4.2? I didn't even notice. He does not post on... Wait, what's that?
Someone said, do you post on Hunter DVDs? whatever it is.
Oh, like comment or something?
Or is it a different person? So I'm assuming someone, you know, on the Discord or something.
Yeah, that's not me.
Has your name.
Oh, level 3 teal. Hello. That's a guaranteed diamond. Diamond is 354 for them. Okay, good. I'm gonna have to kill that with a 22. Oh boy. So they're alert. I don't even know how they interact yet. Like, I don't know what they do. Do they just circle or do they land? I think they are gonna land. Are they on land? I can't tell. It might be in the water, might be on land. It's really close. Shoots the big male. Gonna try to shoot that one. Diamond number 2 for the day, maybe so. We shall see. We'll have to be very careful with this in our getting our zero range exactly right. Good luck shooting Maverick out of the sky. I wasn't even gonna attempt it. I was gonna wait it out, or I was gonna try to crawl like underneath him and get so close that I'd have like 40 shots at it. Shoot it. We're gonna try. What's the new DLC gun, if there is one? There's no new gun with this DLC. The way they described it was that work kind of went more so into the new boat blinds, which honestly are pretty cool. The more I've experimented with it, the more I've found areas where they can go further out into the water, the more I like them. Just join, get any trophies. We shot a 270 scoring whitetail not more than like 10 or 15 minutes ago, and now we've got a level 3 guaranteed diamond Eurasian Teal if we can hit it. It's in the water, so in theory it shouldn't be difficult. I don't have a setup down here. I don't even have a setup anywhere near here. My teal setup's miles away, but I mean, I think this is I think we're gonna have to shoot it off the water. I'd like to get it out of the air, but the amount of setting up it would take to do that, and then we have to hope it comes back. Phonetic, thank you for the super chat. Any species you're hoping make it into the angler? Horny head chub. No. I mean, those would be cool too. What do I really want to see? More trout species than were shown. Obviously, we only got to see the rainbow trout. There he is, right there. That was weird. He was like standing on another duck, but now he's swimming. What do I really want to see? Smallmouth bass, striped bass, other trout. I don't have any huge, you know, uncommon suggestions, I don't think. Alright, 50 meters. If we miss this, I deserve it. I wouldn't mind killing it with a shotgun. Do I dare? Hello. Do I dare, like, flush them, shoot some others off the water, and then try to get them out of the air? I don't know. I'll try. It seems lame to shoot them off the surface. Aiden, welcome back. Thank you for the super chat. Just in time as we are pursuing a level 3. Level 3 Eurasian Teal right here. I think probably my favorite duck species. Just shoot it. There's a good chance I'm going to look back on that comment in about a minute and be like, why didn't I just kill it? With the shotgun? I think with the shotgun's better, right? I probably shouldn't even worry about any other ducks. Just keep him spotted and try to get him. Maybe that's the move. Get to like, I don't know, 20 meters if we can. And then flush them with, I don't even know what the whistle key is. I guess I'll find that. Whistle. Semicolon, alright. Wherever that is on my keyboard. Are the scores of some of the water birds wrong, or will they be in release at 28 too? On the 28th? Are the scores wrong? No, they're correct. Weird sound. If you are referring to some of the extremely high scoring birds, it's actually a good thing. I'll explain that in a moment. I want to make sure we get this duck, or at least make sure I give my best effort. Didn't consider the grass, I'll be honest. Is it you? It's gotta be you, right? Yeah. Alright. I want to spot him again, because I don't want to lose him. Spot. Stand. Whistle. And, oh my god, they're fast. Got him, cool. Woo! When they went that fast, I was like, no, I've made a mistake. Anyway, all right. So let's talk about the scoring, and we'll go with this one since we just got him. 359.4 diamond Eurasian Teal. Pretty cool. Hit him with exactly 1 pellet. It counts, I don't care. Flushing makes it cooler than shooting out the water. Okay, so light green, by the way, is that what all the males are called? We'll have to pay attention to that. Why are the scores so high? So a lot of you guys have asked about that. The reason the scores are so high is they are scored by their weight in grams. And I know it can look a little silly seeing a score that high, but it's actually a really good thing. Bottom Boy, thank you for the super chat and super sticker once again, by the way. So when the score is their exact weight in grams, you're getting a much more varied, I'll say like a much more varied chance at different scores. When you have Mallard, right? Anything between 19.7 and 21. So you've got a range of about 1.3 of different scores you could get for diamonds. Whereas these guys, you got, say, 354 to 360. You're going to see a bunch of different scores rather than every single, you know, for instance, Diamond Turkey. Every single Diamond Turkey is basically 4.6. There's going to be much more with these guys, which I think is really good. Get some screenshots of that iridescent green. Maybe for thumbnails, we'll see. Lots of stuff from Rev and Thule going into the montage. That's going to be pretty cool. Alright. 2 diamonds before 2:15 p.m. I did say the next one would be a troll, and that kind of takes away from my prediction. Oh, I didn't see that. He was a guaranteed, so I guess he never even had a shot at being a troll. Did the whitetail? No, he was a guaranteed as well. By, like, a mile. Alright, well, that's not how I intended to get my first duck without even having a, well, not my first duck, my first diamond duck, without even having a setup, but we'll take it. The models do look good. They really are. They're so much better, and the mallards have gotten a big upgrade too. I haven't even looked at them yet in a video or stream, but they just did so much to make the duck hunting that much more enjoyable. And I think it paid off. I think they did well. Let's scoot down. Let's go through here, because I clearly went that way in the past. Hope there's carp in the new game. Yeah, carp would be a good one. I don't know why I didn't suggest carp. I was thinking they showed those, but they showed catfish. That was super cool, though. I'm proud of not taking the easy way out and shooting it off the surface. I would have in any other setting, probably. But just because, like, we got the waterfowl rework, and all the species have, like, their different traits and characteristics, the way they fly and take off and speeds. Obviously, teal are super fast. Wasn't ready for that, but made it work. What is your best trophy animal? I think what's that? Did you say you?
No.
What did you say?
I laughed because I know what it's going to be, and I'm thinking about that person that says you're full.
Oh, I thought you said you. I was like, you're not an animal. What the heck? No, it's got to be the piebald diamond gray fox, and apparently I sound like a what was the criticism?
Full of it or something.
Well, I always say that I haven't seen a super rare gray fox posted anywhere else, and I haven't. Which I guess that's me quantifying why I consider that my best trophy and not the albino diamond moose or any of the things from back in the day when super rares were maybe less common. But I guess it can make it sound like I'm trying to make it sound like I have the coolest kill in the game. I don't. I mean, LC shot an albino great one at one time. That's... I'm not even on the same level there. What do you think of the new map? Well, I'll tell you what, it's been very kind to us thus far. We've had 2 diamond whitetail, a diamond bean goose, a diamond Eurasian teal just a moment ago. It's, obviously that maybe could influence my opinion, but I've just been so impressed with the waterfowl models, the rework, the little characteristics with the, like, the duck species having different flight speeds. All that I have found to be really, really cool. I like that, you know, the teal are faster than the goldeneye. The teal are like a third the size. I wasn't prepared for such a speedy teal just a moment ago, but managed to make the shot anyway. ptarmigan everywhere. Like, getting to just shoot stuff as you're going along makes it so much more fun. You know what I like as well? Because the problem with pheasants, not the problem with pheasants, but the thing about pheasants is that you're not compelled to shoot the hens at all. The roosters are the ones that make diamond. I don't know yet with the ptarmigan, but I'm getting the impression you might be able to get male or female diamonds. Or at least right now I don't know which do make diamond. All the different variety as well. What is a brown bear drink time? I don't know. I don't think it's 3 to 7 like it is on Medved though. Been hunting the mornings and not seen that. I just personally don't get excited about Great One grinders. I understand that, like, when I see somebody's getting, like, you know, a bunch of Great Ones, that's more commitment than I can put into it, so, like, respect for the amount of kills and everything it takes to do that, but I can only do the same thing, and I guess achieve the goal of that same thing so many times. Like, I guess it would be different if I didn't have a Great One yet, like, I could maybe grind for 20,000 kills or whatever it takes to get one. I don't know how long I was going to go on the whitetail originally when no one knew what we were getting into, but once I have it, it's really hard for me to go and look for another. These guys are being really kind and just like flying our direction and letting us shoot them. Really nice of them to make me look good on stream. Where's this one at? Was it you? Kind of white in color. I don't know what it is. I assume we didn't hit it. I just saw it going through there. I have no idea. We'll get a track and find out. Little brown willow ptarmigan. Haven't seen another ochre plumage type since we shot that one earlier, so that might have actually been special. Oh, nice, Alan. Might have been this willow ptarmigan, I don't know. These ducks sound like that one chick on TikTok that can make wild noises. Oh my. I'm not aware of this TikTok trend, but good to know, I guess. Anybody that is seeing level 5 and thinking I'm crazy for taking a bad shot, Raccoon Dog's max at 9, so not to worry. I feel like a map to make... Oh, it feels like a map to make some good money. It's gotta be. We're closing in. We might hit 16 million today, in fact. And I've purchased, you know, a bunch of different decoys, a bunch of different layout blinds. Been spending some money on this map, too. Hey, what's up, Rebecca? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Oh, I saw it. I think I saw it. Now I know who you are. No escape. I hope they add marlin to the angler. Did they actually mention saltwater? So on the stream, they talked about, like, the first map it seems like is going to be freshwater, but they're in no way ruling out saltwater as being something for the future, and I think that's good. You know, you would assume, I think, that eventually, like, you can only do so many freshwater maps and such, so saltwater is kind of the natural progression of things. That'd be a big undertaking, I feel like, to put something as big as a marlin in the game, but it could be pretty cool. Oh wow, that's cool, Rebecca. Good to hear. One more week, huh? What are you gonna do for like the rest of the summer? Are you going straight into looking for a job, or are you gonna take your couple of months of summer? I don't know if that's a thing when you're like the end of graduation, because you know I didn't do that. Are you gonna do any waterfowl hunting with decoys today? Probably not today. We spent the majority of our 3 hours yesterday doing that, so I wanted to switch it up, see some of the sites, see some of the other things. We actually, weirdly enough, I don't know if you caught it, did kill a diamond Eurasian Teal, a waterfowl, but with no decoys. Do we know if the angler will have spearfishing? I'm not gonna lie, I don't expect spearfishing to happen. So this was the only kind of, I don't know, maybe point of contention I maybe had with the anglers so far. On their stream when they talked about bow fishing, Rushy's, well, he kind of like lumped bow fishing and dynamite fishing together, which was kind of, I don't know, maybe he was just trying to make a point, but it was clear to me that they were very much in favor of like ethics and catch and release. You know, they don't necessarily want the fish killed or whatever. So spearfishing obviously would fall into that same category. Now, he did say if the community really wants bow fishing, maybe it could happen. I don't know though. I wouldn't hold out hope for that one as much as some other things. You should try some grouse hunting. Yeah, like we've been doing that. Or do you mean in real life? Oh, I didn't even think of that, Lunar. How old? Say it comes out. I'm going to be really optimistic here. Say it comes out early 2023 on consoles, because it seems like if it's December of 2022 on PC, it'll probably be like January, February, whatever, for a console. How old would the PS5 be by then? Just like a year or so, right? How come the iron sights on your 16 gauge is so clear? I can't see the ball on the other ones? I don't know. I don't think I've done anything different. There's a chance it's graphic settings, but I can't tell if it's this map or, you know, it could be the amount of birds that have to be rendered and stuff. I've got my graphic settings on high preset. I never see the FPS go below 60, but I've got areas of like 120. So maybe it's high versus ultra, or honestly, it's hard to say. Oh, this is, yeah, we were down here for mallards and stuff. That's why we were over here. Any tips for starting a Call of the Wild channel? Well, the first thing I would say is you need to make, in my opinion, you need to make content on things that you would want to watch. So when I got started with the Hunter Classic, and that obviously eventually morphed into doing Call of the Wild content as well, nobody was doing like Let's Play style daily or, you know, frequent classic content. The main classic content that was out there was like either, you know, hunt till you get a trophy and make a video of that trophy, or hey look, a new gun, hey look, a new map, let's go hunt on that, and then, you know, wait until the next significant thing happened. So my kind of role, I guess, when I got started in classic content was just like, we're gonna go for a hunt. I'm not promising we're gonna get anything good at all, but let's go see. That was basically the thing. So, and that was what I wanted to watch. Like, I wanted to see people, I wanted to see more classic content, you know, like every day or whatever, and there wasn't that, so I got into doing that. So you'd want to make content you would want to watch, first of all. And if you can be consistent, whether that's once a week, twice a week, every day, whatever it is, like a consistent upload schedule, I think the YouTube algorithm rewards that. And when viewers understand, like, you know, I've been doing a Monday stream every Monday, 3 p.m. Eastern on YouTube for like 4 years. Everybody knows when the stream is. Like, they may need the notification to be like, oh, hey, it's 3 a.m., 3 p.m. But no one that's been around for a while and has been watching is like, oh, you stream at this time. Like, it's always the same. That consistency matters. What's up, Scarecrow? Dude, not only has the map been amazing, been really kind to us today. Got ourselves a diamond Eurasian Teal, not with the decoys. We were just running through, I think it was right here, and spotted it flying, went prone, it landed on the water, and then we crawled up and actually flushed it and shot it with a shotgun. And we killed a 270 diamond whitetail today. Dude, I did a couple of, like, I would start streaming at like 9 p.m. and just stream till 5 a.m. on Twitch, just hanging out. It was pretty cool, but I think I'm beyond those days. Like, for one, I go to bed at like 11. I'm an old man, but I just can't. I can't do the inconsistent sleep schedule anymore. I can't keep up. 5 p.m. every evening is a sacred time in my household. Leave me alone for 12 to 18 minutes. That's honestly pretty cool, man. For a second, I misunderstood. I thought that was get home from work and go, you know, release your bowels, I guess. I don't know how to say that politely. I misunderstood at first. Will you use this map mainly for waterfowl? if you ask me in 2023, what do I mainly hunt on Reventuli? Yeah, probably mainly waterfowl. But I think for now, I'm going to be doing a lot of running around looking for raccoon dogs. And now when you say waterfowl, are you lumping upland birds in with it? Because I think the grouse and the ptarmigan and stuff are going to be a ton of fun. I don't get a choice when it comes to inconsistency. I assume that's a... Sure, well, I don't know if it's you finding times to make content around being a dad or where that's coming from, but I'm assuming it's something to do with that. What is the best map for moose? I still think Layton's the best, but I'll be intrigued to see how good Reventuli actually is for them. I've seen a lot of moose. Nothing really all that special thus far. That'd be hilarious if that's a diamond. Oh. Goldeneye? Some kind of ducks? Goldeneye indeed. Proud of myself for remembering what they sound like. I can really appreciate content creators that are positive to and don't trash other creators. So, there's two sides of this, and I just feel compelled to tell you the one side of it on Twitch is actually against Twitch terms of service to like trash other creators. So, I only say that because there's like you're actually compelled to not do it on Twitch at least. I don't know if there's anything about it on YouTube, but the other and more important side of it is, like, I don't see the gain of being negative in like almost any realm. Like whether it is being negative about like a Call of the Wild update. Like there's two very, very differing like viewpoints in not just Call of the Wild creators, like all the Call of the Wild community when a new map comes out. There's the side that's just like, this map's gonna suck, this map's gonna be broken, you know, I hate everything about it. And then there's the side that's just like, yeah, it's gonna be exciting, like it's a new map, it's positive. When a bug crops up, like there's some kind of... I talked about the Bloodhound one earlier where the tents were disappearing. There was one side that maybe was more likely to just kind of stop playing until the fix, or, you know, lament all about it on social media. And there was the other side of it that's just like, alright, let's find a workaround. Let's run pack mule, carry tents, just place them every time the tents are gotten rid of by the bug. I try to have like a positive outlook on everything. Sometimes I'm not good at that. I can be especially bad at that with real life hunting. Like some days, and I know like there's a more prevailing narrative out there, like you shouldn't hunt on bad weather days. Not like don't go sit in a little bit of rain, but like if the wind's not good for your spot or whatever, just you're better off not going and going on the good days. But anyway, what I'm getting at is, some days, like, after a bunch of not seeing anything, it can be tough to get out and go, but at least in terms of content creation and Call of the Wild, like, I don't know. I'd prefer to be positive about stuff and see it through that lens. Nice, Phil Swift. People, I assume this is meant to say people don't understand how hard it is to make a new map every 6 months. There's a lot of stuff that goes into it. I really try to, you know, remember that as well. Like, I can't imagine not only the amount of work that it takes, but the amount of pressure they're under to do it, because I promise it's not the people that are making the maps that are setting the 6-month deadline. There's, you know, someone higher up in the company that sets the deadlines, and they just have to get it done by then, and it can be a lot of pressure. It can cause some bugs that we as a community and a player base may look at and just be like, why is this never fixed? This is the simplest fix. Whereas the devs are just like, you guys have no idea the things we had to fix. You know what I mean? It could be a thing. What time do ibex drink? It's different now, isn't it? It's, oh, I just did it on Quattro and I forget. Like, 1300, it either starts or ends, I'm pretty sure. That's a weird looking one. I'm gonna hope that gets along. It may have. It's kind of like a light brown, tannish. 10 to 1400. Okay, I was way off. Thank you guys. If all the people complaining made the game, we would never get anything. I mean, that's definitely a fair point. I'd like to think the devs have a necessity to be positive going back to that same thing, because you have to, like, programming takes a particular mindset, in my opinion, and I only did like a bit of programming. Oh, just a normal gray, alright then. But I don't know, you always had to approach it with like I need to fix this, like I can fix this, I will fix this, versus a like, oh, this is messed up, this is messed up, I'm never gonna get it done. Because if you look at it that way, you really do never get it done. You should try to do a collab with BZ Hub. I haven't talked to him in a while. We used to chat a fair bit about like real life hunting and when all that was going down. Speaking of real life hunting, if you guys are not aware, finally the 2021 hunting season that was all filmed and all that good stuff is going to be airing on Wild TV on Monday. I guess that'd be the 27th, so a couple days away. It's going to air on the Meat Hunters YouTube channel next Friday, a week from today, July 1st. And then, so that's TK's episode, so that won't be on my channel. Not going to steal his content and upload the stuff that, you know, doesn't even have any of my footage in it. Starting the next week, so July 4th for Wild TV, I guess it would be then like July 9th or something on the Meat Hunters channel. And whatever that following Monday is, July 11th or 12th, I should have episode 1, from my perspective, of the real life hunting from 2021 coming out. I know you guys have been waiting for a long time. That's finally coming. I'm super excited to share last season with you guys. A lot of cool stuff. Many of you guys have been really patiently waiting for my buck video. Naturally, because that was the last thing that I did effectively. It's going to be at the end of the season, but it's on its way. 30-06 or modern rifle, like the modern rifle pack. I'd go modern rifle pack, but the weapon pack 3 with the 30-06, 22 pistol, and the 45 air gun, it does have a lot of utility versus the AR pack. I'm kind of becoming more and more of the opinion that the 308 is the only main reason to buy it. Sounds good, Rebecca. Are there new multi-mounts? Yes, there are 4. We looked at them yesterday on stream. I believe it was similar to the grizzly bear hug. There's a bear necessities for black bear. 2 black bear fighting. Actually, it was more 2 black bear together. They weren't really. There's like 2 poses with them kind of fighting. There is, similar to the gobble gobble turkey multi-mount, there's one with 3 capercaillies, male and 2 females. What is that? Rooster and hens? I don't know what the proper term for that is. And, oh dear, what else was it? I think a raccoon dog and a grouse, and then 2 black grouse, I believe it was. Ooh, that was a hard shot or something. Did the 22H get moved up to class 3? I don't think so. We can very easily check. No, still classes 1 to 2. We need like a, I don't know, a 17 HMR or something for that area. Nice heart shot on that one. Willow ptarmigan for the raccoon dog? Okay. Couldn't remember which. Hey, have you seen, I don't even remember what it was, a rock ptarmigan or something? I had an ochre plumage sight. I taxed it because I assumed it was rare, but I have no idea. It was a female. Did I miss something insane? I mean, we had a 270 diamond whitetail. That wasn't that special, but we did kill a level 3, pretty big, I think, 359 and some change diamond Eurasian Teal. We weren't sitting at our teal setup in a blind. We did spot him flying around. Fortunately, caught it early and went prone. He flew into the water, and then we stalked him within like 20 meters, flushed him off the water, and shot him that way. It felt a little more fair chase, even though it's a game, I guess. Got, what does that say? Got an ochre. Oh, caper, I think you're saying. Maybe they're not rare. That or we both have rares. I didn't know that was a thing. I'm basing off, because ochre javelina became like, I believe they became rare with the Mississippi update, so I'm going off that. Hopefully we're not buffering, Kyla. Things look good on my end. You're buffering too? That's not good. Got your mercy. That's cool to hear, Tyler. Hope you like it. When will loadout come out? I guess it depends on what you're asking me. Are you asking for like a new best loadout video? I should probably do one. I think I did mine right before the ARs got announced or something lame like that. Maybe that'll be something to do. I'm trying to pay attention to these tracks for the willows. I don't know exactly what's best to look for just yet. Okay. Just gonna shoot into the group. Hope for the best. Did any of those die? Oh, I got one. Wearing one of my wild shirts today. Nice. One dead burb. No idea what level. Male, female. Ooh, we might get them coming back though. Sometimes the water messes with them. Just a little molting female. The willows are a little bit bigger than the rock ptarmigan, so that's a small one, but I mean, did we just shoot it for the respawn? I say yes. Been more open to that since the pheasant grind. You are my favorite Call of the Wild YouTuber. Well, I am honored to have that title. What's the best backpack to use? Okay, so if you're gonna use a backpack, I guess the best one would be like the little, the smallest one, whatever that is. I don't know if it's the branches blocking my shots, or if I'm just bad. Very likely bad. But anyway, what I would say is that the best backpack to use is no backpack. I am pretty anti-backpack. They make so much noise. To me, it's not worth carrying one. But if you need the extra equipment, the smaller the better, because the less extra noise they make. Scarecrow crying right now? Wait, why? What did I miss? At least we got that. After 12 attempts. Oh, because the favorite YouTuber thing. I was like, what do you mean? All I did was shoot a tiny ptarmigan. It wasn't special. Check them frames. On my end, it looks fine. Everything's good. Or maybe mobile YouTube sucks? Could be. I see no issues. Running 70 FPS. OBS is a solid 60. It could be your monitor because it's 144 hertz and I'm not capped at 60. That could confuse OBS. I've had that issue before. Dang. I tried. That was a long shot on that one that we just claimed. Snakehead, thank you for the super chat. I don't know if that alert went through or not. If they ever make another waterfowl map, where would you like it to be? Probably like Rougarou Bayou-esque, Louisiana, somewhere in there. Doing alright on your phone? Huh. Yeah, 5 out of 5 of stream. All good here. Alright, it could be our Wi-Fi acting up, or who knows. Could you do a beginner guide? Something hell hunting. I'm missing a little bit of something there. I should probably do a guide on some of the duck hunting stuff, because there is a bit to learn with that. Figures like literally all the trees in the way. That's a small one anyway. Think that one got away. Any cool trophies yet? A diamond whitetail at 270 and a diamond Eurasian Teal. That was a new one for us at 359, I think. Also, we had a ochre plumage type. I forget, willow ptarmigan, rock ptarmigan, one of the two. I don't know if it's a rare or not. I think they actually just upped streams as well at B Gaming. I think you can do 1440p streams, but my internet speed's a little too unreliable to try that. Also, my monitor's not high enough res. Favorite new bird species? If I had to pick one, it's probably the capercaillie, but I do really like the black grouse. Honestly, the hazel grouse look nice too. I like them all, and I don't say that just to like dodge answering the question. I don't know if I have a favorite yet. What did I say? Why did I not get Reventuli yet? This is an early access build. Basically, the official creators for Call of the Wild. If you're in the official Call of the Wild Discord, you can see the content creators and who has that role. We have the, shall I call it, the privilege, the honor of getting to show the maps a little bit early in early access. Usually for like 3 to 4 days. The map comes out on the 28th. How's your day? It's been good, man. How about yours? When will your next stream be? The plan is Monday at 3 p.m. Eastern here on YouTube as well. I don't think I'm going to stream over the weekend. I'll see what happens, though. I'm pretty sure... So I'll have to record... I'll record something on Reventuli tomorrow sometime. Kyla's going to be at... What even is that? I don't know. I think it's a bridal shower, but I don't know. My cousin's... Yeah, she's getting... It must be a bridal shower because she's getting married. I didn't know if it was... Anyway, irrelevant details. I don't know how long that lasts. I might just get bored and stream if Shadow's being good. But the plan, the next scheduled stream is Monday at 3 p.m. Eastern. Should have just said it that way and left it go. Tyrone, thank you for the super chat, by the way. If you had to add 5 great ones, what would you pick? Okay. Mule deer are a must. I'd probably go Rocky Mountain elk between the 2 elk species. I like the idea of lions. We were talking about lions a good bit. That's 3. What are some antler species? That looks... What's that, a blonde? Might have to go and see what that is. Where bird? There, bird. There's another bird way out there. I don't think we're hitting that one. Anyway. Oh, we did get it. Cool. What else? What other kind of antlers would I really like? What about a Great One Cape Buffalo? Could be kind of neat. Yeah, that was rough. That was fun. Anyway, let's go Cape Buffalo for 4. What would be my 5th? 5 great ones is a lot. I guess moose. If it's not already moose, I'll go moose. Do you ever frame rate drop on your game? Cause I get frame drops from 60 to 15 in my game. On my other PC, I was having some pretty major frame rate issues. This one's running pretty consistent. I've noticed, like, in areas with a lot of birds, I'm running more like 60. Whereas in areas that seems to be more big game, I'm like 120. So there might be some weird things with, like, all the detail on the feathers. They might need to work on some LOD stuff. Is that what that's called? Level of detail? Pretty sure. But I wouldn't say I get that kind of frame rate. Why not fallow? Oh, that's a good one. Yeah. Replace moose with fallow. I'm going to assume that I shouldn't pick moose just in case. What fur type is this? Blonde, okay. So it is interesting. The brown bear fur types, they don't seem as though they've gotten any adjustments in rarity, even though the black bear did with Mississippi, but it means we get to see all the new cool furs more. Very small. I'm waiting to see like an 8 to 10 kg raccoon dog and have a little mini heart attack. You forgot fallow as well? Reindeer's a good one. Especially, so I have talked about this. I wish they would just do Great One reindeer, because once every 6 months or so, I'll get a comment that's like, did you know there's Great One reindeer? And I'll be like, what are you talking about? And it's always that screenshot, or a screenshot of somebody that got a bugged Great One reindeer when they were broken on the Trailblazer beta. There are no Great One reindeer, and if they added one, maybe that would solve that. As it thinks with a 15 months normal 2-hour stream indeed. Kyla and I gotta head out after the stream here, so can't stick around extra. I would have liked to have done more. This at least the hour and 40 minutes has flown by today. Helps when we're killing diamonds, I guess. Although we got a diamond yesterday too. The 3 hour, I guess it was just me being so like stressed about the frame issues. Isn't this stream supposed to be on Twitch or am I crazy? Yeah, normally it would have been on Twitch. The only reason it's not is I'm still on Kyla's PC. And it just takes like, I'd have to add a bunch of stuff. I'd have to log in and out with things that I'd just prefer, you know, not do and make it a problem for her for literally one stream. Plus, you know, a little bonus YouTube stream here and there for new content's never a bad thing. It's already been an hour and 40 minutes. That's how I feel like it. It feels like it's been like 45 minutes. Is the new map your favorite? I don't like to rank new maps as my favorite ever. Like, I always want to give them time to, like, have the hype and stuff kind of, I don't know, let that go away and just let the map speak for itself. I think it's going to be a top 3 map, but, you know, we'll wait and see on the official ranking. Just lost an 18 to 20 estimate mallard shot at the air over a lake and it's just gone? There are, I don't know about on Layton, there are some lakes that, like, there's a chunk of the water that doesn't, like, render right or something, and they fall to the, like, the floor of the lake, whatever you call that, the bottom of the lake. I don't, depending on where you are, some of those are recoverable, some aren't. You might be able to see if you can, like, crawl to the water's edge and look under and see if you can see it. What was the score for Irl Big Buck? The official score, the net score was 171 3/8. The gross score, which is what I care about, the gross score, for anybody that doesn't know, is the total score before deductions, was 180 6/8. Even the gross official score was 179 1/8, and that's after the drying period. So, like, to me, I have no doubt he was carrying 180 inches of antler the night I shot him, and that's all I care about. PA 180, no doubt for me. I was worried, like, when I scored him, okay, so first my brother scored him, because what happened was, I took it to mom and dad's after I shot it, and I left the head there. I know why, because our garage here is detached, and I was like, my luck, I'll have like a squirrel or something get in there and like chew on it and mess up the fur. So I just left it at mom and dad's because they have like the, whatever that's called. Garage is attached to the house. So he scored it that night when he got home at like 1:30 in the morning. And he texted me, he goes, 181 2/8. And I was like, what? I didn't think it was nearly that big. So I think the next day I went back there, I was like, no. So I laid a tape to it and I got 180 6/8. So you could go with 181. That would be the exact middle. I just went with my own score of 180 6/8 because I know if anything I was probably trying to like round down to make sure I wasn't cheating to give myself a better score. The other thing that I found interesting was when I got it officially scored, the guy that scored it was super cool. Like if I ever kill another buck that I want to get officially scored and enter in the record books, even though there's people closer, I'm probably going to call him again and drive 3 hours to go get it scored. He was telling me all this stuff about how it all works and all that. And apparently, you don't round up, but like, you round to the nearest eighth. And if you've got something that's like right in the middle, say you've got a 7/16 situation, you could always go to the higher one, like to favor the hunter, which I thought was neat, which probably meant, if anything, I was a little low on my green score. I thought spamming was the only way to become a mod. Yeah, that's how that works, for sure. That won't get you banned. Did you get a new GPU yet? No, I'm actually getting a whole new PC. To fully explain it, basically, the Alienware PC that I had for 4 years, number one, I'm sure there's more than just the GPU as far as components starting to go on it. But number two, actually I guess there's three things. Number two, Alienware has like a bunch of proprietary stuff, so it's a pain to try to upgrade one individual thing. And then a lot of Alienware's PCs are very small, which is good for space saving. When I bought it, you know, I had my bedroom at my parents', like the smallest room in the house happened to be my bedroom, so I didn't have a lot of room to begin with. Like a small PC was good. It makes it so cramped, like upgrading almost anything is the biggest chore. So new PC, much bigger case. Hopefully that one, at least like the case and as things get upgraded, will last for 6-8 years, whatever it ends up being. We shall see. Do you hunt in real life? I do. Actually, I don't know if you just jumped in or what. I just got done explaining about the scoring of my last real life buck kill. Ooh, nice, Mr. Murphy. I still don't have any rare black bears since they became rare. What's up, Wings? Dude, I saw your brown bear. That was nuts. Have you tried lynx hunting with the new zone times? I haven't. And you know what's weird? I misspoke, I guess. I didn't know this in yesterday's video. Lynx have a drink time on Reventuly. I'm pretty sure they removed it on Medved, but then they drink on this map. I don't get it. I don't know why they did that. Seems odd to me. Not running into many raccoon dogs. Let's go down here. We have like a waterfowl set up here. Maybe we can hunt some other stuff instead and see what's going on. How do you transfer your Call of the Wild progress to a new PC? Well, I would just enable Steam Cloud Sync and let it do it that way. The other thing that I will do, though, I guess I'll have to do it from Kyla's PC, really, since I've, got progress here on Reventuly and stuff. I think I even recorded one Call of the Wild video that wasn't on this map, as I recall. Did I? I don't know. Anyway, what I'll also do is I'll make a copy of the save file on like a external hard drive, and I'll have that should the cloud sync not work or anything. No level 5 geese, huh? I really like that spot here. It seems to be quite good for the geese. Now the thing is, it was good for teal as well, and we've got ourselves the diamond teal, so we may need to move elsewhere. It's been good, Jake. A couple of diamonds, maybe a rare ptarmigan, I don't know. Oh yeah, I don't know. I haven't looked at them wings. Maybe we can check when we go into the lodge, or maybe we'll save it as a spoiler, I don't know. Do you have a melanistic? I mean, I've had different melanistics over the years. A melanistic what? If I could click things, that'd be neat. When did you get the diamond teal? Boy, it must have been right about 2 o'clock? 45 minutes ago? Did you get the IRL great one? To me, that's an IRL great one, at least for Pennsylvania. It's, there are areas of Pennsylvania that get really big bucks. Here, though, like, it's the second biggest non-typical ever shot in this county. So, I think that qualifies as a real-life great one in my eyes. Are you excited for the angler? Very. I think, especially with the potential to, for me, like, from my perspective as a content creator, being able to do, like, we're going to go hunting this morning and go fishing in the evening. We're going to do a early morning fishing trip, then hunt in the afternoon. Assuming you can fish at night, hunt in the evening, and then do an all-night fishing. Like, there's so many cool combo things to do. Plus, just the game itself and the normal fishing parts, I think is going to be really neat. I don't hunt in real life. How are Ohio whitetails? Really big. Ohio is one of the top states for whitetail. I would say like Ohio, Iowa, Illinois. You could throw like Missouri, Kansas, those kind of states in there too. But I think when you hear like big whitetail, Ohio's in the top 3 for sure. I like how we met is summed up. Simple as that. Been a mod forever, started talking over a year ago, met at an airport. Now we're here. Almost 2 years ago. It was like September 2020. Imagine the collabs that'll happen on that game. I can imagine some really immersive ones where you randomly find another creator and chat about life while catching big males. That, I'm intrigued to see like the rate of catching fish, I guess, because I'm not super familiar with even Fishing Planet and how often you might catch things. So I don't know when it comes to streaming or recording, like how much nothing's happening, just chatting kind of stuff happens. Could be good for that. There's a 210 inch on my property in Ohio. Yeah, that's about what I'm getting at. Deer about that size or bigger. There was a guy, I'm almost sure it was Ohio. He was just getting into hunting and had a trail camera video or picture of one that he said was about 260. I think someone shot it. Not typical, obviously, but just absurd how big deer can get. That sounds about right, Scarecrow, and that's not much different than Call of the Wild or Classic. Maybe a little more consistent than Classic, similar to Call of the Wild in terms of like how often you're doing something. You'd just be doing more sitting still, I assume. There's a 14.0 in our backyard. Sorry, there's a 14 pointer in our backyard. That was my buck was a 14 point. You don't see deer with that many points that often. That's pretty cool. Is there a way to turn off chat in Call of the Wild console, like in-game voice chat? I think there's a really easy workaround. Actually, I want to say if you just make like a party, an Xbox party, or I don't know, PlayStation has parties too, you can just sit there in your own party and it mutes all of the in-game chat. It's napping weather, Kyla. It's warm, sunny. Ooh, hello. Thicklings. I don't have to worry about that right now. We're chasing raccoon dogs, but good to know. Wait, I really hope there's an option for whatever that is. That'll make the videos even better, just meeting randoms. Oh, is that in-game voice chat? Something like that? I don't know what the thing you said is, but I assume that's where it's going. Uncle got a 17 in Ohio. Nice. I'm curious to see. So I've got one right now. And I'll be honest, I don't know a ton about, like, okay, I've got a trail camera video of a buck in the summer. Is he going to be here in the fall? Because a lot of bucks in the summer, like, their summer ranges are very different. Look at that dark brown. Just way better than they used to be. But anyway, you know, bucks don't always in the fall, or actually very often in the fall, aren't exactly where you see them all summer. But from what I've heard and read and what I understand, like if you're getting a video or a picture of him every week or so, it's kind of a sign that he's actually going to be there in the fall. So anyway, I've got this buck that we've had on camera basically like once a week, and he's already, ooh, it's a mythical, he's already got one sticker, and he's only just now getting to wear, like, you know, G2s are discernible and all that. So I'm curious if he's going to have a bunch of stickers or if it's just one. See where that goes. But maybe one day with this property I'll surpass 14 points. Lucas, thank you for the super chat. A guy I knew shot a 16 pointer as his first. I remember it was the year that I got my buck, my first buck. It's a little 5 point. I was super excited. And I want to say, I'm pretty sure, like, you could just submit a buck picture to whatever newspaper this was, the local one, and every picture that was submitted was printed. So I had my picture of my little 5 point in the newspaper, and I thought that was pretty cool. There was a kid that was my age or maybe a little bit older that killed his first buck that was like this huge 15 point, and I was just like, oh, alright then. We have a pretty big buck at my camp in Bedford County, Pennsylvania, trying to get him this year. Hope you do, man. Got a friend who just started a ranch in Texas. He bought 3 260-inch deer from Ohio. The genetics for that's got to be nuts. Now, I don't know how it works, because I know that something that's not considered when it comes to genetics of deer, you don't only need big antler genetics in the buck. The doe has to have the proper genetics for the offspring to have big antlers. It's not just the male that matters. So you gotta get the right does in there too. Jake, thank you for the super chat. Shadow's Toy Fun. She's pretty good at tearing them up. We just got her a new one that she just loves, but she already tore the tail and the ears off it, so she's working on it. Anyway, I appreciate you. Also, what do you think about this map in terms of grinding moose? Do you think it'll be better than other maps? Let's take a look. First of all, good rabbit model. There's a lot of surface area water. Moose drink 12 to 1600 on this map, so it's a good length of time. I think if you set up tents and tripods and stuff, there's a good chance it could be better. rarely, like all these leagues, even some of the bigger ones, it would be tough to require like a lot of running around. You should be able to kind of fast travel to your tent and move on. But I guess it'll remain to be seen. I've seen a lot of moose. I've seen a lot of bulls. I don't get the impression that, like some areas of Medved, you've only got cows in some spots and only bulls in some others. Now, if you shoot them enough, that resolves. But, you know, to begin with, they seem like they're well mixed. I think that's a better starting point. How do you get early access to the new maps? So the way that EW handles early access, as far as I'm aware, is basically all of the partnered content creators in their official Discord. So if you're a content creator, you can look at the Become a Creator text channel in their Discord. Shows you the requirements, how you get through all that. And yeah, I believe it's all of the partnered level creators, because there's affiliate and partner for their program, I guess to call it that. Our Florida whitetail are tiny. My 8 points what I consider big for my area. I don't know much about Florida whitetail. That would seem to be correct, though, that they wouldn't be as big. Got photos of a double drop buck. Nice. I guess that's the one thing I'm missing. Like, I always wanted a non-typical deer of some kind. Or honestly, I wanted a deer with like one sticker. I just wanted a deer with a sticker. The one I shot had 4, so I've got that. I've got like a non-typical, same deer. I don't have like a proper drop tine. The 4 stickers were all like coming off the top of the G2s and 3s. Double drops like the dream though, I think, for drop tines. I have to return. What's up? What's a sticker mean? It's like, I guess it depends on who you ask. Some people may define it differently, but when I say a sticker, I mean any point that is not a part of the normal frame of the deer. So if you see like a, you know, what you'd expect for a normal 8-point, you know, like a 4x4. If on the 3rd point on the left side, there's an extra point coming off of that point, that's a sticker. I don't know if that makes sense. Hard to describe without showing it. Is it flying our way or the other way? Certainly sounds like it's going the other way. Alright, we got like 3 minutes. I guess we'll go back to the trophy lodge then. No ptarmigan for us. How do I say your name? Gaginator? Am I close? I hope I'm close. Thank you for the super chat. Was watching your vid on the angler, casually just ran into a diamond max weight, max score red deer, and a melanistic female in the same herd. Nice. Good stuff. Oh, good, Luke. Oh, that's cool, Mel. Okay. You know what I find interesting? I lag in trophy lodges. Not bad. Like, this is 50 FPS. But I guess there's just so many animals in here the game has to deal with that it can't even run 60. So what do we get today? We got a Eurasian Teal. Let's go. I think what we're going to do, at least for now, is use the duck wall that we kind of have going. And what do we take down? Look how much better the mallards look, by the way. Way, way cleaner. I don't know if the harlequin ducks or cinnamon teal got any love. I don't immediately see anything. But, what do we have? Max score, small, max score. Alright. We'll take down the harlequin then. Put up a Eurasian teal. I'm glad to see they're not so small that they just don't, or that they would look out of place or anything. Definitely want to be able to see those green feathers. Maybe just like that then? Leonie, thank you for the super chat. We came into some money, so we thought we'd share the level. I certainly appreciate it. Thank you so much for the support. Very kind of you. Did you get a diamond teal? We did. It was a really weird scenario. I was running along looking for raccoon dogs, and I spotted it flying around like circling above a lake. So I went prone, I waited, it landed, and then we stalked it within like 20 meters and actually got up and flushed it. and shot it with a shotgun. They're speedy little buggers. That was almost a mistake. Hit it with one pellet at 40 meters, but it was pretty cool. I like it a lot. Gadgenator, thank you for the super chat again. For nailing the name, have another. Usually describe it as hedge with a G. Yeah, fair enough. I'm honestly surprised I got it, but I'm glad I did. I always feel bad if I get people's names wrong. Alright, so that's an old 289. I guess we'll leave that. Where do we have some whitetail that we could dispense with? These are, oh, you know what? They're not anymore. This was off Rancho. It's the only rack that we didn't have displayed. This was killed the same day as the great one. Do we really need... Nah. Let's put up our 270. Different fur type, at least, with, like, the darker... Cool. And then we killed that, let's go to the second lodge for this. Until we figure out if it's a rare, I don't want to take something out and then lose it for forever. Why do they call it the raccoon dog? I think because it looks like a raccoon, but they're just longer bodies, kind of like a dog. I think that's exactly why they're named that way. What was that? Draft Boy, thank you for the super chat as well. I certainly appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Alright, let's go here. Buy a cinnamon teal that we apparently shot like 2 weeks ago and I don't remember seeing. 334 Outdoors, thank you for the super chat as well. Have you looked at Russian Fishing 4, or Russian Fishing 4, I think I said rushing, is basically everything we're hoping for from the angler without boats. So I haven't looked into it much. I have kind of gotten the impression through, you know, having made videos on the angler that a lot of people kind of hold Russian Fishing 4 as the standard for a good fishing game, so I'm excited to see what the angler has in store, but I might look into Russian fishing a bit. We also shot this white willow ptarmigan. I saw in your thumbnail, Mel, that you had one of these as well. I still have yet to get another. I don't know if they're rare or what they are, but neat little fella. Male, white willow ptarmigan, and ochre female hazel grouse. Not sure if they're rare. Wanted to tax them just in case. The stream is indeed about to end though, so I think on that note, uncommon you say, I gotcha. So the level 10 has no idea that anything's happened, he's still just chilling right there? Oh, whitetail great one bit. I was like, what are you... I guess that's a quote from me, huh? Look how good that white ptarmigan looks over there. I like it. Maybe we can get a big old thick one of these days. I didn't know there was a bird called a capercaillie till this. I knew of them, I could just never pronounce them correctly. I hope we get a new trophy lodge soon. Apparently, in the Ask Me Anything that Dimitri did for Classic, there was talk of like a new lodge that they're working on. I really can't wait to see what they have going there. Maybe they're going to do more with Call the Wild as well. But anyway, that is officially going to do it for this stream. Should be back tomorrow and Sunday still with the videos on Reventuli Coast. Looking forward to seeing what else that map has to offer. And yeah, as always, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for all the support. And I will see you in tomorrow's video back on Reventuli Coast. Bye!